Hello, crafters and journalers and paper lovers. I'm joining ABC April 2025, and I'm going to do 3 letters at once with one project. I'm doing M for mini album, N for no cut album, and O for one sheet wonder. I'm just cheating and doing 3 letters at once for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm filming it on Sunday night to hopefully get it done and loaded tonight. So it doesn't take 5 or 6 hours for it to load. So this is what I made. I took a 12 by 12 sheet of paper from Paige Evans' Bungalow collection. It's 2-sided. And I flipped and flopped and looped-de-looped and made a mini album with 1 sheet of 12 by 12 paper that I got on clearance for 25 cents at Joann's a year or 2 ago. So this is the front cover. So I went ahead and layered it with a piece of lace and some embellies, and I used this Tim Holtz words and cut up "Use Your Wings" as like the title of this whole thing. So we open up the first flap and open this up. And so I did mine. I kind of saw a little short and I thought I was copying what they did just by looking at it. But what I did is I used my score on my cutting. I scored the paper at 4, 4, 4 and 8, so that there was 4 inches on each side, and then I went and did it again the other way, so that as you get it opened up, see, as you open this up, there's a pocket with a little note card inside. You open up, can journal in here. It's always hard to put it back when you are fussing with these things on camera. Open this up. Now, the one thing that you'll see that doesn't sound like my title, well, I don't know that you'd see it other than this should have been able to be flapped, but I had accidentally cut it here, and then I realized, oh no, it was supposed to flip up onto itself so that you see both papers. Well, I just went ahead and cut it and glued it. So it's a little 2-sided pocket. It says "Thinking of You," and I just layer all kinds of little scrappies that I've got. These are all scraps from all these little mini albums I've been creating. A little folded in half some of the pretty papers and put an embellishment or 2 on it. This one said Happy Valentine's Day, so I just cut off Happy Valentine's Day, and I even used the little piece at the bottom under Happy Valentine's to make the tag at the top, to little paper ribbon. So yeah, and then you get up, so lots of places to journal. You can write. Then this is just embellished. I cut it a little short so you could tell it was the top. So you flap that open and you flip this down, and you can see I have my whole sheet of paper other than this guy that I can't show you, that would come down, supposed to come down here. But even so, it would be a little short because I cut this down, I cut this down. Now, I say no cut because it's one piece of paper. It's one piece of paper. And the only cutting that I did do is I came in and I very carefully, like you would when you're covering anything, if you're decoupaging anything, I slivered. See how there's you can see my blue mat underneath? You have to kind of sliver to get that. Otherwise, your bone folder or not, you're never going to get that to fold and tuck and be able to go into one. And even so, I'm using these clippies like overnight to make sure it really smushes down. And you fold it, and when it's lumpy bumpy, you bone fold it, or use this part of your scissors to to help it. Anything you can do to help yourself when you're doing these things. You can purchase tools, or you can make as you go. Don't ever feel like you have to have anything. Just make do with what you have. Add slowly. Some of us have been crafting for 30, 40 years, and of course, you collect. So don't ever feel intimidated. You see my washi? I have an entire box of washi somewhere. I can't find it. So I've been just adding on clearance. Don't ever feel intimidated. You can go to the dollar store and get a roll of washi. Don't ever feel like you have to have 50, 100 things of washi. Just start where you can. Make your own washi. I don't know why I keep going on my soapbox about. I just don't ever want anybody to feel intimidated. Like in a perfect world, I love Paige Evans. I would have only done Paige Evans Bungalow Collection. But I've probably used it all up on my Bible journaling. And I just wanted to utilize all the scraps, remember, that I have right here, all these scrappies and embellishments that I have right at my fingertips. And so I just worked and calculated what would fit where. This is even a scrap of that painty paper that I did that drippy dippied. And I can write. And up in here, there's another little note. And I had to do some creative folding, but it's just a square with butterflies on it, and you can journal. Little, back in the day when we used to fold and tuck our love notes before texting to our friends in third period. So yeah, and that's what we do. And so in order for it to be, and everything just coordinated so well because of this beautiful quilted paper, I want to do probably P and Q. I'll do a paper quilting. Like Paige actually did several pieces in a couple of her different collections. She loves stitching, and so she always is mindful of fabrics and, quilting type styles. So this is just one sheet, but I'm going to cut up a bunch of stuff and make a quilted pattern something. So that'll be fun to look forward to. But yeah, just a cute little 4-inch mini album. So I cheated, and it's going to be mini album, no cut, mini, and one sheet wonder. God bless you.